I am live. Wow, okay. Welcome to News Strip Down, where I dig through the news and weed out the nonsense so you guys don't have to. 30 minutes or less. Today I think I'm gonna go a little bit longer than that. I am on StreamYard due to the fact that I'm having some issues with the name not to be named. And yes, I could have done this on the other platform, but just to be safe, I decided to do this today. So yeah, let's start off with some birthdays today. Birthdays. George Villers, 1592 to 1628. What's he all about? English guy. George blah, blah, Duke of Buckingham. Yeah, Corey, quarter and statesman. Yeah, good for him. Jonathan Wolfgang von Guthrie, 1749 to 1832. What's this guy all about? Poet and philosopher. He was a German fella. German Wolfgang was a German writer, statesman. His body of work includes the epic lyric poetry written by diverse meters, poets, and verse. What? Oh, wow. And how did he know? Heart failure. Died from heart failure. Who's this guy here? Jack Kirby, 1917 to 1994. Jack Kirby. Jacob Kurzbeg, comic book artist, writer. What did he do? Marvel, DC, and was responsible for the creation of many formats, best known for the characters including Captain America, Iron Man, Fantastic Four, X-Men, and the Hulk. How did he die? Heart failure again. Wow, we're just sitting here on a heart failure thing, eh? Oh, interesting. Paul Martin. Oh, he's still alive. He's 88 today. What's he all about? Oh, Prime Minister of Canada. What's his name? Paul Martin. Oh, okay. I know this cocksucker. Yeah, Windsor, Ontario. He's 80. Yeah, he's 88 years old today. His Chinese zodiac is a tiger. And then the star sign, Vertigo. Vertigo. Sorry. I'm a GT generation. A Wasabi, Weeby, 69 today. What's this guy all about? Artist and activist. Chinese contemporary artist, documentarian, activist known for his best bold early adversary due to his father. Well, whatever. Sheryl Sandberg. She's 57 years old today. Was she a politician? Businesswoman and technology executive. Sheryl Sandberg is known for chief operating officer of social network Facebook since 2008. Wow, I'm surprised she's not on the hit list. Oh, sorry. I'll be right back. I gotta take these roaches out of my pocket right now because they stink really bad. That's all I can smell. Oh, where's my container? Oh, right there. Sorry for the interruption. No, I can't talk while I'm smelling roaches in my pocket. Oh, so yeah, there's one person in there. Tina, what's up? Cheers, Tina. Sorry, I recycle jugs, and it's easier for me because this is a 1 liter. When I do like juice mix and stuff, it's just easier that way. People are like, "What are you doing? What are you drinking? What are you drinking out of there?" It's juice mix. It's grape juice mix. Oh, I have to explain it to people like I'm a crackhead sometimes, or like they're a crackhead. Who else's birthday? Okay, we did him already. We did her, the executive Facebook there. Ron Gerby. He is 76 years old today. What's he all about? Baseball pitcher. I like baseball. Ron Gerby, an American former professional baseball player who played 14 seasons in MLB with the New York Yankees from 1975 to 88. Oof, oof, that's quite the career. His Chinese zodiac is a tiger, and then his star sign is a Virgo. Well, obviously, everyone's gonna be a Virgo. I don't know why I'm doing the zodiac signs because everyone who's born today is gonna have the same exact zodiac signs, unless they're an asp like me, or a spear. An asp or a spear. A spear is when two dates collide with each other. So, like for instance, there's a Capricorn and Aquarius collide with each other. So it can either be the 20th or the 21st. So it puts you at this. It's called the spear, a point of direction, which is it's so funny. My dad's bookkeeper, when she found out I was a spear, she was like, "Holy fuck, that makes total sense." Scott Hamilton, he is 68 years old today. Let's see what he's all about. Figure skater. Oh wow, Scott Ham. Oh, I know this guy. I was gonna say cocksucker, and it was kind of funny. Yeah, figure skater. Yeah, Olympics, 1960s, gold Olympics. And then Hamilton won the gold in 1984. Oh, year of my birthday. It doesn't have the month though. I'll have to go back and take a look on that. See when that Olympics, and that had to be the Winter Olympics, obviously, right? Couldn't be the Summer Olympics. You don't do figure skating in the Summer Olympics. And you know what's funny is judo is in the Winter Olympics. Well, it is in Canada at least, so that's kind of messed up. I don't know. I couldn't figure that out for myself. Trust me, I did judo for 8 years. David Fisher's birthday today. What is he? David Fisher. David Andrew Leo Fisher. Wow, he's got the 4 crowns going on here. Film director and producer. Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Social Network, Gone Girl. Holy shit! This guy directed and produced Fight Club. Goodness gracious. Yeah, born in 1962. Yeah, goodness gracious. I did not know that. Fight Club. I remember I had a friend of mine back in the day. I'm trying to think. Was I 16 when I went and watched Fight Club? But I had a friend buy the tickets for me so we could get into the theater. And we made it seem like it was like, oh, we gotta get these tickets. Like we were buying drugs. It was like we were buying drugs. And then when we got the tickets, we walked in, it was just like, okay, just go watch the movie. It's like, what? So we went through all this hassle to go get these Fight Club tickets to go watch the movie. And literally we could have just went in there and be like, hey, 2 tickets to Fight Club, please. And we could have just walked right in. I remember that like plain as day. Like it's so funny how shit like that happens. I love memories like that. Shania Twain. Oh, she's 61. Shania Twain, famous country singer. I believe she's Canadian. I believe. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, boom, boom, Canadian Shania Twain. And actually, Shania Twain. Fun fact about her: she's only like 5'3". She's only Yeah, I'm 5'5". So when I meet Shania Twain, you're like, wow, wow, hi. That but Shania Twain, like 5 Grammy Awards. What is it? Come on, that song. I feel like a woman. Do, 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 boom, 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 boom. Yeah, Shania Twain. That song still to this day hits. Still to this day hits. Who else's birthday we got? I did her. Oh, we got another figure skater's birthday today. He's 55 years old today. Todd Eldridge. Oh my goodness. Wow. Don't be born today unless you want to be a figure skater. World champion in 1996, six-time U.S. national figure skating champion. Oh my God. Yeah, don't please. Just hold the baby off for like one more day. Just please hold the baby off for one more day. Just yeah. And you know what's funny is this month I've noticed is a lot of figure skaters' birthdays. What is up with August and figure skaters' birthdays? You guys can go back. There's other figure skaters. Please go back and then say something and comment and be like, yo, you're full of shit. But no, I'm not full of shit. But yeah, please don't have your babies be born in August unless you want them to become a figure skater. And don't name them Jeeves unless you want them to become a butler. Oh, Leanne Rhymes, another singer. She is 44 years old today. Leanne Rhymes. What's I'm trying to think in the top of my head. Anyone else? Like, what's Leanne Rhymes known for? American singer, songwriter. She's a country singer. Leanne Rhymes. What song? Anyone? Best female country vocal performance in 1997 in the Country Music Awards. But what song? You Light Up My Life in 1997. The featuring How Do I Live? I don't know. This isn't like ringing off the top of my head. Hey, Twofer, everyone. Sorry, I don't mean to leave you guys. And sorry, Tina, I did and then Pat, you guys, yeah, there's the Robin thing, but you got to say it Robin. It's Robin. It's Robin. It's not Robin. Hey, Robin. No, it's Robin. Robin. Like, it's it's difficult. Trust me. I've lived 40 years being a Robin. It's how you say the name, and it's Robin, not Yn. So just get that straight. And thank you guys for spelling that correctly. Oh yeah, that Leanne Rhymes. And yeah, that's it for birthdays today, you guys. That's it. Well, at least for the good birthdays, unless you guys want me to go like super deep and like talk about like real historian shit. But I'm not gonna do that. What the fuck? This is why I hate eating before I do a live. There's shit in your mouth. There is like some major stuff I do really want to talk about, and I know I keep kicking this fucking dog, and you guys are like, "Okay, Robin, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about the lumber industry." I I'm gonna keep talking about the fucking lumber industry. I'm gonna keep talking about all these fucking communities that are getting rocked by all these tariffs, and just even before the tariffs. And Abby, sorry, the premier of fucking BC, go fuck yourself. Absolutely go fuck yourself. You're sitting here worrying about what Alberta does, what Alberta does. Worry about the 20 fucking lumber mills or have been shut down in fucking BC since then. And no one's fucking talking about this. You're talking about a population of like 2,400 people in some of these communities, okay? So you just lost 400 people in that community. So for every one of those persons that works at that mill creates 2 to 3 other jobs. And this is why I'm fucking angry about this, because no one's fucking talking about this, and we need to be fucking talking about this. Right there, community gone. Gone. Hello? Anyone? Anyone? Is the news talking about this? No. Nobody's fucking talking about this. We're talking. You're sitting there. People are looking. Oh, it's only 300 jobs. It's not 300 jobs. It's 9 to fucking 1,200 people who rely on that fucking industry. And to sit here and like, oh yeah. I'm just like, why is the news not talking about this? Abby. Oh yeah, Alberta. Look at what Danielle Smith is doing. Look at what Fuck you, Abby. Fuck what Danielle Smith is doing. Worry about what the fuck is going on in your province? Oh, look, we're getting like oil and stuff now. Yeah, you left. Everyone's worried about the fucking auto industry, the grain market, everything. Oh, is anyone talking about the lumber industry or the softwood? The paper mills, anything like that? No, no one's talking about this shit, and it needs to be fucking talked about. We're talking about mass devastation across communities throughout BC and throughout Canada. And I'm just talking about BC and what's happened in BC right now. And I'm really picking at fucking Abby right now. Because he's sitting there trying to nitpick other fucking provinces throughout Canada when he should really be worrying about the fucking sovereignty of his own fucking people. And I'm not in the lumber industry or fucking softwood, but I could imagine how that would feel to me. I want to fucking cry. I do, because no one is fucking talking about this. It's fucking sad. And like, this is how passionate I am about this shit. And no one fucking listens. And then, am I wrong? Can anyone else tell me right now? Am I fucking wrong? Anyone else hearing anything? Like, imagine a whole fucking community just poof. You're talking like right there in one of the communities in BC. You're looking at a population of 2,400 people. So you just lost 400 jobs from that mill. Okay, so 2 to 4 jobs are affected by that. So you just literally cut that town in half. And no one's talking about this. Everything is being overshadowed by like all this other nonsense. Who the fuck wants to talk about the Strait of Hormuz? Who the fuck wants to talk about oil prices? We're gonna have to fucking pay it. Whatever. I'm done talking about it. Everyone else is done hearing about it. Is anything gonna be done about it? No. Because the fucking US has to go in a fucking war every fucking 10 years for some reason. And like try and prove some fucking point. For what? For what? And I feel bad for like the military people. I do. It's like you sit there like oh, I'm here to serve my country. It's like, yeah, serving your country for what? A lot of people that I know that retire from the military, even the RCMP, people that retire, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to know nothing. I see lights flicker and stuff, and I kind of want to jump in. But you know what? Fuck that shit. I'm done with that shit. And this is how the news should be. It should be real topics that are going to be affecting all of us. Just not the same fucking drivel that happens and just like is anything Nancy Guthrie. Yeah, it was the brother, it was the son who killed her. And he didn't kill her. He probably just pushed her down, elder abuse, and she fell down, hit her head, and had like a seizure or something, and he panicked and then sent Samantha Guthrie's because of her uh, news broadcasting. She has some dirt on some people, so she probably had a get out of jail free card, and she used that get out of jail free card not on herself, but on her brother to be able to protect her multi-million-dollar career. So, like, I've had a get out of jail free card. I don't want to talk about it. And when I had to use it, I used it on somebody else. I didn't use it on me. I'm wishing I had saved it for myself, but no, that's the type of person I am. I seen somebody who was getting fucked over, and I had to get out of jail free card to allow them to, get immediate access and to have everything quashed like nothing. And still to this day, I think I still do have a get out of jail free card with that person. And and I don't want to say because I gave it away for free. Um but that person definitely needed it more than I did at that point in time. And I'm really, I don't regret ever giving that person my get out of jail free card. they needed it more than I did. So to say that I go and maliciously go after people, I don't. Trust me. I've been around this game for a long fucking time. And I don't maliciously go after people for no reason. And that's another thing I want to talk about. There's other YouTubers out there right now. They say they're going to be a part of your channel. They say they're going to help you out and stuff like that. And yeah, some of these people are pretty toxic. They're pretty toxic out there. They pretend they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. Let's say that they're a wolf in sheep's clothing. And I've been doing YouTube for a long time. I would like to say some of the other channels that I've been a part of. And what's funny is the amount of subscribers that I do have, I'm surprised I don't have like 100,000 subs already. But the people that do subscribe to my channel, I'm happy with this number. I'm happy. And this is another thing I want to say. Like, I'm I'm done doing YouTube as a profitable thing. When I started my YouTube back in 2013, I never expected to make money from this. I never wanted to do anything with money. And if I did make money from this, it probably wouldn't go back into my pocket in the first place. It'd probably go back to other creators that I feel that are deemed worthy of, getting some credit or some response. Like it's hard right now, and YouTube is making it way harder. And right now, like people are pushing to do this like 33,000 hours. And yes, YouTube restarted my hours. I was the other day, it was my buddy was on there and he's like, "Oh man, you have like 1,900 hours. Like you're pretty good. You should start pushing for that 300 hours." And then literally 4 days after I go back and I look, I'm at 40s watching hours. So it's not just YouTube, but there's other people out there that are doing stuff that are making it way worse. What's this all about? Here, let's read this, everyone. Yo, bro, just wanted to show some real love for your stream because you generally seem like you got some crazy potential. I loved your content with Twitch and stream. 1,000 viewers, 3.1 followers. I actually helped. Well, Emil, that's cool, man. That's cool. I don't wanna. I'm done. Like, there's no point. Like, I never wanted to make money from this from the get-go. But the thing is, like, to sit there, I'd love to get paid for the fucking bullshit I've had to deal with on YouTube. But whatever, I'm just gonna tough it out. I'm just gonna do what I do and just be happy with it. Like, I'm gonna keep doing the news the way I see fit. And then if you're gonna expect like school shootings or mass shootings or Epstein files or like the Strait of Hormuz or this oil crisis or the energy, well, yeah, I will talk about the energy crisis. It was for like holy fuck, they talked about this like already. They're like the next stage is gonna be an energy crisis, and look at it now. And another thing, this is another thing. All these coal plants, they shut down, not just in Canada, but throughout Europe and throughout the United States. They shut these coal plants down for about, what, 4 years? Am I wrong? Roughly 4 years? Okay, do you know what it's like to start up a coal plant again? You know how much money it's going to cost? Because all the funding for these coal plants for just just to keep up the keep up for these fucking coal plants has been lost. So the upkeep on these plants has been neglected for 4 years. And now we're starting up these coal plants again. Hello? Can you see the dollar signs? Oh, why are these coal plants all of a sudden costing money? It's not because of the efficiency of the plants. It's because we shut them down for 4 fucking years. Hello? Hello? Anyone? Bueller? Bueller? Is Bueller here? No, Bueller's not here. Bueller can't help us here. Bueller can't fucking help us here. And then building all these nuclear power plants. Canada just put a hold on all uranium exports to the United States. And this is another thing we're not talking about. The United States, even Europe, building all these nuclear power plants right now. It's like, okay, nuclear energy is all of a sudden good again. Hello? 3 Mile Island, Japan. Japan. Hello? Has anyone forgot about what happened in Japan? They're still trying to store the fucking radioactive cooling water in holding facilities. Hello? Hello? What the fuck, you guys? Hello, nuclear power is so good still. Fukushima? Come on, you guys. Go, why are we talking about Fukushima anymore? Yeah? Why are we not talking about Fukushima? Yeah. Hello, anyone, wake up. Wake up. And you know, it's so funny, seafood. Yeah. Japan has one of the fucking major exporters of seafood. Yeah, radioactive seafood. Awesome. Awesome. I love radioactive seafood. It's bad enough that we have like fucking radioactive shit in our smoke detectors. Fuck. It's bad enough that they're throwing fucking Wi-Fi signals through us now. So funny. Actually, the Gemini, oh, was it? No. What was the project they did? What was his name? He leaked this information. The Prism Project. The Prism Project. What was his name? That guy who leaked all that information. He's in fucking Russia now. But it's so funny. The Prism Project. I know somebody who had a direct result from that. And it's funny is people think I'm crazy. People think I'm crazy. He literally got a Prism box, and it said Prism right there on his cable box. I was like, you need to get rid of that fucking thing. And this is before the leaked information. And then they said that the government is specifically using this Prism program to watch and store people's data. Not just that, they're just doing that. What were they doing then? And then all of a sudden, he started getting really sick. Doctors couldn't figure out what was wrong with him. I was like, get rid of that fucking Prism box. And then all of a sudden, Edward Snowden leaks the information and literally on his cable box, Prism. As soon as he put that box in his house, that's when he started getting sick. But no one listens to me. I'm just a crazy conspiracy theorist guy, apparently. But, I'm good at putting puzzle pieces. If I can find somebody in 15 minutes, hey Tracy, what's up? Yeah, you're in BC, eh, Tracy? This lumber mill thing needs to get spoken about more. Because these closures, like 20 mills in the last 2 years have been closed. And sorry, if you are, I'm pretty sure you're from BC, but I'm sorry, that Abby, he needs to stop talking about what other provinces are worrying about and start doing some real manning up, grabbing his balls and starting to stand up for some of these lumber mills. Like we're talking about devastation. Populations of like 2,400 people. You lose 400 jobs, and there's 2 to 3 jobs created from that. You literally cut that town in half. You're looking at a population that went from 2,400 to 1,200. Look up the numbers. I'm not wrong. And the thing is, this is why I'm angry right now, is because no one is talking about this. Everyone's like, oh, the Strait of Hormuz, oil costs, blah blah. And then you have Abby like, oh, what's Alberta doing? What's Alberta doing? Fuck you, Abby. Fuck you. Worry about what your own fucking province is doing. You're sitting there like, just absolute clown show. Just absolute clown show. And Tina, you can stop watching too. Like you don't have to try and help me with the hours. I'm done. I never meant to do YouTube or anything to make money from. I've been doing this since 2013, and I came to the conclusion today that, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to my roots. You know, I'm gonna stick to the good group I have instead of trying. And I hate asking money. Even if I got money from this, I'd have to give it away. Even if I'm broke. Like it'd be nice if it could pay my internet bill or if I could have like YouTube Premium, but I don't because I'm fucking broke. Like literally, this is what I have left for my phone bill. What is this? $35. This is all I have left. But I have everything I need for the month. I'm happy. And I only get $246 a month until I go back to school. But that's another issue, And I had a friend the other day. I haven't seen him in like a year. And he was sitting there playing the VLTs and he was doing really good. And I went outside and I was having a smoke. He came out and he was like, "Hey dude, here's $40." Looked down. I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And he's like, "Yeah, $40." He's like, "You know what? Of all the people I've talked to today, of all the people, you needed that $40." He's like, "I would give you more, but they just, I just want to see what you're gonna do with it." It's like, dude, you're not gonna see me for a month. Like, you have no idea how much that, just $40. Like, if somebody gave me $5, holy fuck, I don't know what I'd do with that. Like, I'd probably go and get like some juice mix or something. I'd go to the store. I'm not buying steak. I'm telling you that right now, because fuck, uh, but there are good people out there, and I'm happy with the people I have. If I'm gonna start supporting more channels and stuff, I'm gonna. I'd rather support more people like you, Tina, than I don't know. I think I kind of rushed into things and I brought some toxic people into my channel, which is an issue. But I ran into this issue before. I should have known I was gonna fucking do it. Like I said, I've been around since 2013. I've been fuck. I was on a fucking live channel. We had 230,000 subscribers, and I only have 800. It's so funny. But I don't want to talk about that channel and stuff. It's all gone now. But we had 230,000 subs. Just me, him, and one other guy. It was nice, but the thing is, it got too repetitive. And then, you know, I wanted to do some changes, and then I kind of started becoming a punchline because, like, being a Canadian, I was called the Canadian correspondent, and then all of a sudden, I became the punchline, and this is before Trump came back into office. And then I was like, you can't just keep using me as a punchline. Like I like being here with you guys and stuff like that. But you got to give me a little bit more respect. And he's like, "Oh, I'm even willing to pay you, blah, 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 stay on here." And I was like, "No, it's not about the money. I was never about doing any of this about the money." And then as soon as somebody started offering me money, it's like paying me to shut up, and that doesn't follow my my scruples. That doesn't vibe with me. Like, and then first of all, like I said, I never wanted money from this in the first place. Um, I That's where I realized stuff was starting to go south. Is when people started wanting to throw money. I wasn't happy with that. I'm really happy right now where I am, but I don't think people realize, like, I've had to restart my life 3 times. How many people can say that? I've had the opportunity to restart my life 3 times, like walk away from everything. I don't think people realize what that means. Like, to literally walk away from everything. You just restarted yours too, eh? It's fucking hard. It's crazy. It's almost like rehab. That's the weirdest thing. Like, you don't know what's going to happen next. And then you're kind of just hoping you fall back on your feet. But the the circle I do have around me is a very good circle. And anyone around me would say, no one would have a fucking bad word about me. That's the circle I keep. Yeah, I think I fucking dealt with that yesterday a bit. I think I'm still dealing with a little bit of that today, but it's recognizing it too. That's the thing. How do you got to be able to recognize what you're dealing with too? Like, I don't know. And then how do you deal with it? I don't sit there and I don't put stuff like that on other people. And I made a clear decision when it comes to stuff like that. Say I'm having a bad day, don't bring that on other people. I really try and make an effort to not drag uh my issues into other people, and that is why I'm very comfortable with other people. The group of friends I do have, my 911 people, like, I got 4 people, and then Dino just got diagnosed with brain cancer. uh yeah, so pretty fucked up. But to be fair, fucking Dino, man, you ever haul cattle? You ever haul cattle? Only once. uh you guys want to hear the you ever haul cattle story? Come on, you guys got to hit the like button. Uh, does it just give me some form of knowledge here, because oh, and then since I'm here, I can actually go outside for a smoke while I'm here with you guys now too. But I'm gonna wait. But the whole cattle story I'm gonna tell here right now, and I don't think I've ever told the whole cattle story. There's only 2 of us left, and he's on his way out right now, and I think it's just worth talking about. I don't know, it's a fucking good story. But I'm gonna go outside for a smoke though. But I'm gonna try something here. Oh, fuck, I hate this fucking phone. Yeah, see, you get something for free. It's not great. It was so funny when I got this phone. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna send you a phone for free," and then I got this phone. I was like, "Wow, Chinese propaganda." But I only use this phone to fucking call or make text, and then do my important stuff on. And that's another thing, you guys. When you have other cell phones, just keep one for your, like, online stuff, and then you do your texts and your chats and stuff like that, and then keep another phone for just your personal stuff. And it's a good way to separate yourself from like your YouTube person. That's not the right word that I'm trying to say either. It's just a good way to separate yourself. Like, yes, like you get notifications, blah blah blah. That phone does the notification. But if this phone rings, that's a 911 call. You know what I mean? Like 911. Keep a phone as a 911 operator. Like I said, I got 4 friends that are 911 operators. If this phone rings, you fucking answer it. I don't care what it is. I don't care what your fucking problem is. But holy fuck, we're all fucking gone here soon. And it kind of makes me think about like my life now. Like, like when like my those 4 die, who, who's gonna be there when I die? Is there gonna be any YouTubers there? Fuck no. You think Wheelburner Express is gonna show up to my funeral and be like, hey, yeah, yeah, hey, Sandra, yeah, yeah, I showed up to. No, no. Fuck, all my friends are like 60 plus. It's so funny. It's like when I grew up, I didn't have a lot of fucking young friends my age. All my friends were like already in the 30s, 40s, like so fucked up. But the joys of being raised by a man with no mom, you know, and then being very well connected. So funny. And you know what's so funny is everyone's like, no one's ever told me, why the fuck did you leave your dad? Why did you just leave him like that? No one's ever said that. So I obviously made the right choice to leave my fucking family behind and just walk away from everything, which is really sad because, yeah, there's money and stuff involved, but like right now, I'm broke as shit. I know what I need and I'm happy. I know there's times where the wife gets frustrated because she has to deal with me, but I work around her and I keep the house clean. The other day she came home and she was like, she didn't say anything. I was kind of not mad. I just waited. And I was like, and I waited 2 days. And I was like, you didn't say anything about the house. She's like, oh, I meant to say something. The house looked so good when I came home. I was like, I didn't just clean the house because that guy was coming here. I cleaned the house because it needed to be cleaned. And I kept telling you, like, when I start cleaning, I'm gonna fucking clean it. It's like a whole nother house again. But, no, just a glorified butler is what I am till I go back to school. And I'm trying to figure out, like, should I go back and should I go, like, computer science or something? Like, what should I do? Tracy, you need to go back and watch, hit the old. Okay, when you go on like on my channel, you should have like oldest, like newest, most popular, oldest. Go back and watch my old stuff. Like that's where I go when I watch people's channels. I don't go to where what's newest when I watch somebody's channel. I go and see where they started. And that's where I start to make a decision about a channel. And what's really sad though is there's so many people out there right now. They're like, "Oh, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my channel," and then you go to their channel. They don't have a short. They don't have a video. And it's like everyone just grasping at straws. And you know what? I'm just gonna keep doing my thing. I'm not gonna sit here and grasp at straws. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was gonna go for a smoke. Oh. And what's funny is my buddy has some unfinished business he has to do here, and not with me. Not with me. Some like cemetery business he has to go deal with. And what's so funny is I told him, I was like, you realize when he told me he was dying, I was like, yeah, you got some unfinished business. He was like, yeah, shut the fuck up. I know I gotta fucking do that shit. You didn't need to remind me. I was like, but I did have to remind you. Like, dude, if something bad happens to you and you don't do that, like, what? And then the wife, she's like, if he's gonna die, they're just gonna meet up at the same place anyway. So why does he have to come here and patch things up? It's the respect. It's the respect. Like even so, if I walk through a cemetery, I don't walk on the graves. I make a specific effort to not walk on graves. And then you can judge a person on how you take them to the cemetery. Do they walk across the graves or do they just blind? That disgusts me. That disgusts me. And then another thing, I've never spit. I've never spit in a cemetery and no blasphemy. I don't know, something about when I'm in a cemetery, I can't swear. I can't swear, I can't spit. I will not spit on the ground and I don't know where this came from. I don't know. Anyone? I don't know. Bueller? Bueller's not here. I don't know where this came from, but I can't spit and I can't swear in a cemetery. I don't know where it came from. It's so fucked up. Respect, yeah. And what really bothers me, there was a lady I used to do work for. She was a retired teacher. Gem of a person. Absolute gem. A little bit like you. A little bit like you, Tracy. Actually, a lot like you, just a lot older though. Um, sh on her, just for nothing else better to do, she would go to the cemeteries and clean people's gravestones. Wow. Doesn't know that person. And I've thought about doing this. Like, what does it hurt to just go clean somebody's gravestone? You know, somebody's gonna look at you. We were like, "Whoa, look at that crazy person." But you know, like, fuck, some of these gravestones no one looks after anymore. They're sitting there covered in moss, and just covered in filth. You can barely read the name. But she would just go and clean people's gravestones. What happened to people like that? They're all dead. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, real reason I did this fucking StreamYard right now is to give somebody an opportunity to give their opportunity to defend themselves, and obviously they're going to be too chicken shit to show up here because they obviously did what they did. So, but whatever. Like I said, I never fucking tried to do YouTube because I want to become famous or anything. It's more like just a dialogue, just let people know like same shit happens to you too. Positive note? Yeah, let's change the subject. Oh, yeah, okay. The smoke and then the Hall cattle story. The Hall cattle story. First time only ever, I think, speaking this story out loud, unless it's between me and Dino. I think the wife's heard this story, but I think she's only heard it once. But I don't think she would understand this story. So, yeah, fuck, I'll just go into the story. Oh, I don't know if I should tell the story though. No, I'm conflicted right now. I want to tell the story. And it's not a good story. It's not a good story, but it's a story, and not a lot of people could tell that story. Okay, okay, so Ronnie, he's dead. Ronnie. So I started working for this guy, and what's kind of funny is I got dropped off. I was working for this. I didn't realize this guy's affiliation. And this guy's like, "Oh, I'll give you a job, blah blah blah." And then one day he picks me up, and then he drops me off at this one guy's business. I was like, "So what? Like, what am I working for you or am I working for this guy?" I'm sitting there like confused, like, what the fuck is going on? So I worked for this guy for a day, Ron, and this guy shows up. Oh, so I guess there's four people involved in this story. Yeah, two are still alive. Three of us are still alive. So, anyways, Buddy shows back up and he's like, "Yeah, so how did he do?" And then Ron's like, "I'm keeping him." And then I'm keeping him. Like, uh, I'm keeping this guy. I'm sitting there looking like, I'm sitting here like I'm a prostitute, or I'm like slave labor, like a black person or something. Like, I'm sitting there getting auctioned off. I'm sitting there in between these guys, like, "Oh, I'm keeping him." Like, I look at this guy, I'm like, "What the fuck?" So, what? He's like, "I guess you're working for Ron now." I'm like, "Okay, I guess so." Like, what the fuck just happened here? Like, I'm supposed to be working for you, and you just sold me to this guy. Like, what the fuck? Oh, so in the like first 2 days, I find out fucking Ron's fucking growing weed in this fucking facility. Okay, so like a month goes down. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. I'm trying to keep my mouth shut. And this guy, he writes a news journal that gets published every once in a while. Yeah, once a month. This news journal is like a farmer's almanac kind of thing here in this area. I don't want to say the name of it, but one day he comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, I heard blah blah blah, little you smelly up there, blah blah blah, up at Ron's place." And I was like, what the fuck?" So I was like, "Hey, Ron." So yeah, so and so is sitting there talking about some shit here, eh? And he's like, "Oh, thank God. So you know about what's going on here, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know what's going on here." He's like, "Thank God. You mind going up there and doing some trimming?" Fuck is going on here? Like, yeah, I'll go up there. I'll start fucking harvesting fucking marijuana, blah blah blah. I'll fucking start doing that. I'll even start making the pot even better, man. Like, just holy fuck. Literally, this guy who fucking came and leaked. So I tell Ron this story. Literally, that guy, he dies the next day. Yeah, died on the shitter. Massive stroke. I'm sitting there thinking to Ron, I'm like, I'm asking him, "Did you kill him?" Like, fuck. Because I told you he said something, then you told me I could go work, and then all of a sudden he died last night. He's like, "Oh yeah, no, it wasn't me, man. It's just coincidence." I was like, "Okay, okay." So like, I'm really perplexed, Like, I don't know, like, what the fuck. But the thing is, once I was done with Ron and he died, so funny. The word of mouth got around like I was a ghost. It was so cool. It was actually pretty cool. I don't think anybody could have a reputation like that. It just oh, like a boogeyman. It was really good. Even when I got to Quebec,
when I went to Quebec, uh, that boogeyman followed me too, which is crazy. And I don't know how they found out when I got to Quebec that wow, crazy boogeyman followed me. But Quebec, I'm not joking. Quebec is an exodus. There's a point to like I mean like a point. It's very sharp, like a needle, like something about Quebec. It's an exodus. Like fuck for fuck's sakes, they got a temple there made out of glass, and it's a college. Figure that one out, eh? Figure that out, eh? Holy f! And then the trails. There's walking paths and stuff through Quebec that are thousands of years old. Like you have to think before the settlers came here, these people were walking on these trails already, and just walking on these trails, there's something on you when you walk through those trails. It's very eerie. I've had a old woman talk to me walking through those trails. I seen a chupacabra on some of those trails in northern Quebec. Like, figure that out. A chupacabra. You only hear about this shit in Mexico. No, fucking chupacabra in northern Quebec. Yeah, no joke. Kind of want to talk to another YouTuber about that, but never had a collab with him. And I think it's because I don't own a motorcycle. It really comes down to well, if every viewer doesn't own a motorcycle, that limits your subscribers, motherfucker. And unsubscribe. Ugh. Oh, Tracy, you want to hear some really crazy shit? My mom left when I was 7 years old, took my other siblings with her, left me with my dad when I was 7, and then came back on Christmas Eve when I was 9. Christmas Eve. She's like, hey, you want to come to your grandparents' house for Christmas? Yeah. And she called me at 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve. Yeah. You could probably imagine what I said to her when I was 9 years old. Even my dad was like, "Holy shit, I didn't know you could speak like that." I was raised by a man and a bunch of grown-ups. I didn't have friends. Oh, fuck. My dad wonders why I swear. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. And what's funny is my other siblings hate me. I didn't do anything to them. Think about that. I didn't. I have no connection. They all hate me. That's how crazy my mom is. Yeah, that she was able to manipulate them too. But my dad did manipulate me too. But for like my own family to just sit there and hate me, and I've never actually done anything to them. I haven't had any contact to them in like 30 years. 30 years. And if something came up, I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'm the bad person. Okay, I guess I'm the bad person. It is what it is. But it's funny. I just came to realize stuff like that just in the last couple of years. Just whatever. They don't like me. That's fine. Just don't talk to them. And that's family. That's the thing. Thou shalt love thy parents. You don't have my parents. That's another thing when it comes to biblical stuff. I've read the Bible. I've read multiple different Bibles. The only thing I really want to read the Quran. I really want to read the Quran and see what that's all about. But I've read the Bible many a times. Yeah, it's their fucking loss. I don't care. And you know what's the thing? It's their mental problem now. Because they're sitting there thinking I'm a fucking horrible person. And they have all that energy feeding in their brain thinking I'm a negative person. That's fine. Keep feeding that negativity because that's all you're gonna be about. That's fine. I don't care. Like I'm happy. You go self-destruct yourself, and I'll sit here, chill, broke as fuck, and I'm be happy. That's so funny. But yeah, Tracy, it, it it's not their loss. It's their loss. Like a little bit deeper than that.
tried talking to my brother Corey last year, and I just straight up called him. I was like, "What the fuck is your problem? Who's your beef with? Was it with me, or is it with Big G? Because what did I do to you? What did I ever do to you?" And then he hung up. And then he called me the next day. He's like, I really thought about what you just said before I hung up on you. He's like, you never did anything to me. All of my anger is directed at Big G. I was like, so for for 30 plus years, you've been angry at me for nothing. He's like, yeah. And then still to this day, like there's still this animosity. Like when I seem to call him, like I've never asked him for money. I just want to talk. See, what's up your plans for the summer, blah blah blah. And every time I fucking call him, it seems like it's forced. Like he has to talk to me. And if it's gonna feel forced, then I'm gonna just stop doing it. And that's not me. That's not me as a problem. That's him as a problem. And he needs to figure that out. And I can't do that for him. So I'm gonna give up. People say never give up. Never give up. Yeah, you do have to give up sometimes. Like even with the wife. If she starts having a bad day, blah blah blah, she yells at me, blah blah blah. I give up. I go outside. I have a smoke. I cool down, and I forget about it. You have to give up sometimes. And even when it comes to family, and then this whole biblical thing, like thou shalt love thy family, or thou shalt love thy parents. No, no. Trust me, you like if you want to have a better mental health sometimes, you have to give up your family. You have to give up your parents. Like it is what it is. Like it's fucked up. What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is. Can I make that disappear? No, I can't. Oh, there we go. I can. Sweet. Oh, but you have to give up shit too. You do. I don't know. A lot of people like look at me negatively because I just fucking left my dad behind. And no, I didn't just leave my dad behind. I left a fucking I'm gonna have to go back eventually to babysit him. But right now, the longer I can stay away from that type of craziness, it's probably the best for all of us. And not just me, uh, other people around us, the people that are around my circle and stuff. Big G affects that too. Like, like people feeling bad that I call them and I don't call him. You shouldn't feel bad. Like, I just like you more. But it is what it is. I'm not too worried about getting this viewers or anything, these view hours or anything anymore, Tracy. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty happy with the group I have here. I'm really happy with the people I have here. I'm not worried about it. So don't go out of your way, please, to try and help me with my viewing hours or anything. But thank you. Thank you. Like people say from the bottom of their heart. Shouldn't they say from the top of your heart? Or is that me and my high functioning Asperger's? Because to say like, from the bottom of my heart, I love you. Oh, the bottom of your heart, isn't that where all the crud hangs out? I'd say the top of the heart. Anything. So from the top of my heart, I love you, and I don't mean in a gay way or a faggot way. Blah blah blah. Just when I found out my buddy had cancer, brain cancer, the other day. So funny. When I called him, he's like, "So funny that you happened to call me." He's like, "Yeah, guess what? I just found out. Yeah, I got brain cancer." Wow, wow, that really cheered me up. But anyways, like, just so funny. Like,
how things work like that. You know. Oh, oh, yeah, Dino. Oh yeah, I haven't told the fucking cat haul he ever hauled cattle story yet. Still wondering if I should tell this story because it's bad. It's a bad story. Like it's not a funny story. It's a bad story. Like like if I tell this story, you guys are gonna be like, "Wow, why did you even say that? Why?" Oh my God, I'm trying to think. It's okay, Tracy. You know what? I never tried doing that from the get-go. That's the thing. And I'm happy where I am. Yeah, and then doctors, yeah. I'm pretty sure the last time I went to the doctor, they did something fucking weird to me. I don't think there was that IV of what is it? IV of sugar water. But I don't think that was sugar water. I don't know. I haven't felt same since. But I've oh, here we go. I've had this weird hypothesis that I've been thinking about lately. What happens? Okay, what if of all the bad scenarios I've been in, I've possibly died, but yet I wake up in the morning and just keep living? Does that make any sense? Do you know what I mean? So, fuck, of all the situations I've been in, I've probably died like more than 9 times. And I'm just wondering, like, do I just wake up in the morning and just continue on? Because some of the stuff that happens to me in real life, this it's like the Matrix. It's so fucking crazy how stuff happens. Like, you ever sit there and wonder why you're wishing for money and all of a sudden like 40 bucks falls in your pocket? You know, it's too coincidental. Just some of the stuff that happens to me is just so coincidental. And then even still, the wife, I don't want you to work. I don't want you to do anything. I don't want you to leave the house. Like it just it's like everything is pushing me to just be a hermit, which is really weird. I kind of want to be a hermit, but kind of want to be a social butterfly at the same time, you know. I don't know, becoming a social butterfly nowadays will get you in a bathroom with some guy trying to get you to suck his dick. And yeah, I don't do any of those things, let alone use a bathroom in a bar. So yeah, I don't know. It's just, uh, something just telling me. And then every time I leave the house, something bad happens. This this jewel of a lady the other day. I wanted to get this little pick a pop. Pick a pop. You probably know what pick a pop is. It's a Canadian thing. So I was gonna grab this pick a pop. I thought I had just enough. I was like, oh shit, really? That's like gonna be 15 bucks for all that. He's like, I didn't think I was gonna be 15 bucks. He's like, oh, okay. He's like, I'm like, I'm gonna put this back. She's like, did you want that? And I was like, well, yeah, well, I wanted it. I didn't need it. And she's like, well, here, just grab it. I was like, no, I'm not gonna go grab it. She's like, why? Like, I'm giving it to you. I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell you something about me. If you give that to me for free, something bad's gonna happen. And then even still, well, that 40 bucks, I think I already paid for that 40 bucks with finding out Dino's fucking got brain cancer. And then it's funny is the doctor's like, yeah, oh, and then by the way, the brain cancer came from some other cancer in your body, but we don't know what. It's like, oh yeah, yeah, just so yeah. So what you're saying, I'm just full of cancer, you know? Like, yeah, yeah, and then yeah, it's fucked up. Yeah, I just want to go Norm Macdonald and be like, yeah, thanks, doc. Yeah, that was real informational. Fucking clown. And then you got YouTubers out there sitting there, got nothing else better to do than sit there and fuck with your channel. And they're sitting there thinking that hitting the thumbs down button isn't gonna fuck with your channel. Well, it does. It does. Especially when you're trying to do something. And then, yeah, I'm gonna call you out on your shit because I've been here since 2013, been on multiple other channels for years, and you don't think I don't see what you're doing? You don't think I can find out what you're doing? Fucking clowns. Fucking kids these days. They don't realize how much of a digital footprint people can leave behind. And then to say I threatened them, yeah, you better rephrase your words because I never once threatened somebody. And then for them to say I threatened them, obviously shows they're grasping at straws because they know they wronged themselves. You know, like you wronged somebody for no reason, just because you wanted to better your own channel. Like that's an issue I'm having right now. Is there's so many people right now allowing people in your communities that look like friends, but really they're toxic as shit. And this is why I like to be super honest. I don't use the C word. Yeah, I only use the C word if it's necessary. Actually, I only use certain words if they're super necessary. Like Big G, Big G, that is necessary. That's a necessary name for a necessary person. Big G. And when it's so funny, when I say that in front of his friends, they're just like, yeah, it is Big G. I was like, yeah. See, now like you fucking figure it out now. Hey, I've only lived with this motherfucker for fucking most of my fucking life, and you guys are just figuring out Big G. Oh, yeah, he fucking thinks he's bigger than life. Thinks he can fucking do whatever the fuck he wants. No, I don't care. And then he people I run into think that I can get away with whatever the fuck I want. No, it's not how it fucking works. I'm not going to sit there and play on his coattails. And it was so funny. I'm always like Big G's son. I'm Big G's son. I don't have a fucking name. That's the worst part when it comes to fucking me being me. Oh, you're so and so son. You're so and so son. Like it's not bad enough being Robin. You know, I gotta be so and so son. I can't be some bag's fucking name. Like I'm sorry. Like I'm just that's how frustrated I am. I'm not being like I love homosexuals. Actually, I slept with a homosexual once. Yeah, all three of us in a bed one night. I was in the middle, which is the funny part. But it is what it is. Nothing funny happened. But he knew not to touch me. Probably because he realized my dad was Big G. Fuck, it's 2 o'clock already, eh? I should go see my buddy Gary. Go check on him. His birthday's coming up. He'll be actually 79 coming up, pushing 80 here. Absolutely hates Trump, and his daughter's married to a Trumper. His daughter is a Canadian, married to a Texan. And what's so funny, he's allergic to everything. So he's like the worst Texan ever. Like literally, you sneeze on him, he's like, he's got to go to the hospital, almost like a hypochondriac. Like, and then he's in there, you're Texan. I got guns and I got 1,200 rounds of ammunition. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you're fucking allergic to everything. You're like so the anti-Texan. Like, fuck, man, you're hilarious. I can see why Gary's fucking daughter loves you. God, believe. Woo! So funny. I don't know what to say about this. Can you guys see that like weird lady on there? Yeah, you can. What's up with her? What's up with the wound there? You guys see that? What's up with that weirdo stuff? And what's crazy, look how dark this distillate is. You can see the top. Look how tarry is at the top there. Yeah. It's not gonna matter anyway. It's gonna bust this up. And then they use that amaranth. They use that amaranth, the stuff from Dominican Republic. Why do they do that stone on the end? I don't get that. I hate that. It's bad enough. I already got a couple chips on the front tooth here. I'm just waiting for one day I'm gonna go like this and I'm gonna lose a half a tooth. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, the world is a fucking weird place, so just being here in this town is a fucking weird place. And what kind of kept this town as a structure, all those people are dead now. Well, let's say there's like maybe two or three of those people left. Even talking about like me and my 911 people, the people that kept this town in check are getting low. It's sad. Do you want these kids fucking taking over anymore? Like, sorry, like Tracy, like when I think about my demise and stuff like that, fuck, I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm not gonna sit there and I'm gonna go look for it. You know what I mean? Like if something bad happens to me where I something yeah, I'm ready to go. Fuck. The stuff I have on my bucket list. Oh my god. No one else in their lifetime would ever even imagine having something like that in their bucket list. Been there, done that. But never slept with a hooker though. I just couldn't. I watched a guy fuck a hooker, but yeah, that's about as close as I could get. Mm. Seen a lady boy. Yeah. Watched a friend go to a bedroom with a lady boy and me knowingly that that was a lady boy and let him go into the bedroom with it. That's definitely a bucket pull list for sure. You ever purposely put a lady boy in a bedroom with one of your straight friends? Oh, but the thing is, he thought it was hot from the get go, so I was like, okay, just let it slide, just let it slide. I just kept playing. Oh, so good. Ah, see, these are stories. You know what? I think I'm gonna change my channel to like story time. I'm gonna get all of my dying friends to start telling their fucking stories from their mouth because I can't tell other people's stories because you miss those little like little pieces, the things that you know that makes it authentic. You know, like how tall she was or how thin her hair was. You know, like little things like that. You know, oh fuck. But nobody wants to talk about their stories. But you have to have it come from their mouth. Like, like I. Okay, you know what? I was gonna do the Everhall cattle story, but I'm gonna save that for Dino. I'm gonna save that for Dino. I'm gonna try and get Dino's perspective on you Everhall cattle story, and we'll see what happens. What's the topic on the stream? I don't know. You got a good story? You ever? What's the craziest shit that's ever happened to you? There we go. Does that get you going? I'll give you a minute to talk about that. Do you mind if I go for a smoke real quick? I was gonna bring the phone with me and stuff, but I think I'm just gonna go for a quick smoke. But here, I'll just go for a smoke while you think about that. Noon famous. Noonie famous? I don't know. Yeah, Noonie. There, you start off the conversation. Does anyone want to pop in here? Because I can add you guys if you want. Here. Before I go for a smoke, but don't F me over because I am very specific about well, just, just don't be mean to people and stuff like that, and then just don't burn my channel. I'm gonna give you guys that opportunity. But let me go for a smoke, and if anyone wants to pop, Tracy, if you want to pop in here and talk about your channel for a bit, that'd be awesome. You're a gem. I love the stuff you talk about. It's so nice. Like, and then there's so many other things while I'm watching your lives that I want to talk to you about. Um, but it's like me doing my lives. I'm like, must be like some type of high functioning Asperger's or something like that. No one's gonna pop in here. Okay, I'm gonna go for a quick smoke. Just bear with me here. I'm gonna have to leave soon because I gotta go get my smokes from the mail. And then I should start doing my stencils. But I can't get a. My camera doesn't show what I'm trying to do. I really want, and then I kind of don't want to show the stencils that I'm doing because I don't want to give them away. I want you to see my stuff possibly on a train car or something like that. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back. Peace. I just give me like 2, 3 minutes. Can I do this here? I'll try and do this. Actually, no, I have to do this if I do that. I gotta diddy do that and then this. Diddy do that? Diddy do that? Um, Diddy do that? Wow, this phone really wants to know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, so if you're gonna like do anything to somebody and make them disappear, don't carry this phone with you because it follows you. Well, it really keeps track of everything you do. Did he? Did he do that? Here, let's just use this phone. Fuck that. Oh, I gotta let myself. I gotta let myself in. Let it in. Let it in. Let it in. Waka waka. Okay, my mic's not gonna work, but I'll still be there so it doesn't look like I'm retarded. There we go. Okay, I'll be right back.
Waka Waka. Okay, I'm back. This is worse lighting. That's better. There we go. Still crap lighting. I only smoked out my smoke. And I had the sneezes. Oh my goodness. I was like 2 sneezes away from a complete orgasm. I'll be right back. Oh, I gotta fucking mix this again? Shit. I'm so glad that chick didn't give me like that free shit the other day because I'm scared of something bad. Oh yeah, don't drink the water apparently, which I'm doing. Oh, I'm slipping. Fuck, I can't believe you can hear that all the way from the mic that's picking this up is like a mile away. 2 yards if you watch football. Yeah. Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Oh. So, anyone else want to pop in? No. There's 3 people in here. You're all welcome to pop in here and share your channel if you want. So, hey, I get to do this once a month. Trust me, I'm not fucking drunk all the time. And at least I'm honest. But you have a topic you want to talk about? Because I'm gonna save that hauling cattle story for Dino to tell. Because I want to hear his story on his side before I tell my side. Because I was in the one in the back. I think I have more of a story to tell than he does. So, but it is what it is. You have a good story you want to tell? You can hop in here and tell a story. You don't have to show your face. I can block out your face if you want. And it is Friday, so like, what are you talking about? And then Newton, where are you from? You Canadian? And then go ahead, call me a drunk. Yeah, I'm drunk today for sure. I'm a drunk and a stoner. You want to see me do some hot knives too? Actually, I do hot knives pretty much every night, so you guys know what a fucking hot knife is. It's so funny. It's asking me to share my link when I've already done it. This is interesting. This distillate I got. A little tarry though.
Why is it so tarry at the top? I guess you guys can't see that. I should probably use the other camera. Kind of tastes like you ever walk into like a leather shop or you're buying like saddlebags or something like that. Something like that. Well, then why are you fucking hanging around then? If you don't want to fucking hang around for this shit, then fuck off. Like, I'm not sitting here dealing with people like you. I've been here since 2013. I've dealt with people like you before. And how old are you? Like 19, 20? Like, you don't like the content, then why are you still hanging around here? There's the door. Fuck off. Like, you fucking clowns. You guys are a bunch of fucking retards. You don't like the fucking content. Trust me, the content I do have and the people I do have on my channel are way more important than you. So I'm not even I'm done replying to your nonsense and I'm here. You know what? Here, let's post this just for you to get your fucking gratification. There you go. You happy now? You happy? Yeah, you fucking clowns. Got nothing else better to do. You're still here. You're still here. Oh, fuck you, retards. Fucking narcissist motherfuckers. Nothing better than a narcissist, eh? Like, just sit there and criticize somebody else to put something like that on there because they got nothing else better to do. You know what? Get a fucking job. You know? Oh, that's probably why you can't get a job is because you're a fucking narcissist. I can't get a job because I'm overqualified, too fucking smart for you fucking retards. Holy shit, you guys are fucking dumb. Fuck, kids these days don't get it. I don't think kids realize how much of a digital footprint they do leave behind. Oh, they're never gonna know. They're never gonna know it's me. Yeah, yeah, it's pretty fucking easy to figure out your digital footprint. Yeah, that's so funny. But yeah, Friday. Cheers. Where's Twofer? Oh, that's good. Made it extra sweet this time. Normally, I don't like sweet. I'd like to taste like the liquor a little bit. But this, you can't taste the liquor, which is kind of scary. Don't do that. And then I'm also leaving this wide open for somebody to come in here and explain themselves. And yet they don't come in here. It's so funny. You have people come in here, leave these comments, and yet there's an open opportunity here to come and show your face and talk. And yet they sit there and won't come here and speak face to face. This is the YouTube game now, you guys. This is the YouTube game. You have these YouTube wannabes. You know, join my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Yet you have no videos, no subscribers. Why the fuck would I fucking subscribe to your channel? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna sit here and help good creators, just like I did with Josh at fucking breakfast cereal. You know, like, and then now all of a sudden I'm blocked from his channel because people like this decided they didn't like my fucking comments. And they don't know me and Josh and our rapport together. And they decided that comment was too much. And yet he's talking about serial killers. And the comment I had was too much. Think about that. Think about that. You see why I don't have the viewers I do? It's because it's not about trolls anymore. Everyone keeps, oh, I haven't had a troll in a while. It's not about the trolls. It's about the people you allow into your community. That's what it comes down to. No shit. Welcome to the fucking YouTube world, you guys. Yeah, you don't like it, don't do it. And then you want to be like this, what's this, Moon famous? Noon famous? Not famous at all enough, apparently. Here, let's go check you out. Let's see how many subscribers you have, and you're gonna sit here and talk shit. That's the funny part. That's the funny part.